Hey guys, it is Duke, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Tekkit, my single-player survival Let's Play. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I know I am, and I'm happy to be back for another video with you all. So, yeah, last time we had a 40-minute video, okay. I don't plan on doing that again. I don't really plan on doing that most of the time. I know 40-minute videos are kind of hard to watch. You're going to have to put away, you know, a significant amount of time, as in exactly 40 minutes or whatever the video came out to be. But, you know, I like to keep videos around 20 minutes instead. They're a lot easier that way to watch, and heck, you can watch two 20-minute videos in the time that you can 40, so I know that's just more convenient, and everyone likes that better. So we're going to try to do that. I honestly, you know, I love recording, and it's something I just want to continue as much as possible. But, you know, for the time being, guys, I don't understand why somebody would want to watch a 40-minute video over a 20-minute video. I understand that it's more of me, but who wants that? No, I'm joking. This is my channel, so I hope you're here for watching me. If not, well, that might be a little interesting. But we are back, guys, and it is time to talk about what we've been doing. If you guys haven't figured it out already, I went mining down here, and I died twice. So that's not fun, but I did go ahead and get all my stuff from one of the times I did. One of the times I got shot into lava, and that's just kind of like game over. You can't really do anything about that. But where are they? 13 diamonds to go with our 4 already, so we're up to 17. I think we only lost a couple, if we lost any at all. I don't really remember. But hey, we got some stuff. We got a lot more loot. If you see, we have, you know, quite a bit of copper ore, silver, tin, yada yada, whatever. And that is very, very valuable for us today, because we are going to be upgrading our little bit of our setup here. As you can see, we just have a generator and an extractor. So I believe the best way to start out ever in any sort of Tekkit series is you have to dive into industrial craft, just because of how important those machines are. So if you see not enough items, I have macerator pulled up already. So we're going to be making this today just to start off the episode. So that's going to be pretty easy, and if you guys don't know what it does, it simply just tears apart any ore block you have and doubles the output by turning into dust, and then you can smelt it in a furnace, and we'll get that all automated and all set up. But if you guys see, I do have a couple pieces of flint here. I found a gravel vein and just dug it all out. Got some flint on the way, which I thought was pretty great, which I am very happy to hear. And let's see, we need 2 cobblestone. Yes, I'm also very sorry for just like kind of like swallowing into the microphone. That was probably pretty gross. I'll try to stray away from that in the future. But let's take these iron and let's put them in the furnace, because we are going to need more refined iron than we currently have. But hey, that is just how this game works. It's constantly smelting stuff. It's constantly doing things. So we also created a little bit of a farm area up here. Obviously nothing too big, but you know, on day 2, episode 2, we kind of just need a little bit of an area just to get a little bit of food going, because I had all my pork or whatever that we gathered in the last episode, and when I died in the lava, I lost all of it. So we're living off bread for the time being, which isn't great, but it's what has to be done, so can't really complain about that. Are my sounds too high? 16? I really hope that's not too loud. If it is, I need to adjust all of my audio qualities, because that is awful, and I'm very, very sorry for that. But let's see, we've got 4 there, and then we've got 4 already smelted up in here, so we'll have a little bit extra, and that's okay, because we are going to need it at some point. What's that? Is that a wire of sorts? HV cable. Okay, so we'll get some high voltage at some point. But there's our machine block, guys. And then last but not least, we need the electronic circuit, which you guys don't remember. We had a little bit of an issue last episode trying to get a bunch of these. So we only have 5 ready, but we're going to need to make a couple more. So let's see, we have 2 copper there. Do we have any smelted copper? It's not looking like that. So let's grab 8 here and take another piece of coal, and once that is done, or we could just do it on this side, because time is valuable, very valuable. Okay, so here's our refined iron. That's all good, and we've got 2 redstone for it. So we just need the copper cables now, which we have used the extractor a little bit. We'll put some more sticky resin in there, but we only need 6 actual rubber, so let's grab those. And the generator has a little bit of power, so that might be enough. No. Oh, geez, that gave a really weird noise. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. But we'll just extract some sticky resin into rubber here in a second, and we're going to run out of power pretty quick. Which means, because of the fact we're making a second machine today, you know, the extractor draws so much power as it is, and then we're going to add the macerator to the other side. This could get pretty hefty, which means today I think it's best to try to shoot up into Industrial Craft as much as possible, as much as we have available, just strictly for the fact that, guys, we need it. We do need the better resources, and honestly, I don't think this power source is going to work very well for us for the time being. It burns through a lot of coal, and you know it's okay. Obviously, it's the best we can do at this point in the game, but I'd like to try to upgrade as much as possible, so we're going to. So let's go over to our crafting table. Bada bing, bada boom. Redstone on the outside, refined iron in the middle. There's our electronic circuit. We put that at the bottom. Machine block, cobblestone on either side, and we line the top with flint. Bam! Macerator. That's very, very great. This is honestly, I considered it to be the first tool, or the first machine we make. It's not the end of the world, I'd say, if you guys are trying to have your own world right now. If you make this one first, it's just, you'd be smelting all your rubber, and your output would be no higher. So, you know, you're getting three rubber out of every sticky resin, which, you know, the extractor is pretty great. And the macerator is still great because you still get, you know, 2 pieces for every ore block you put in, which is not bad at all. Let's just take 32, so we'll get 64 out here at some point. But this is just going to be taking power and power now, which I hope. It actually doesn't look to be doing too bad right now. I thought it would be drawing a lot more power than it is, and I know, where is it? The rotary macerator, there we go, we got there, which will come at a later date. That draws a lot more power. So we're going to need a lot more. I know we're going to need a wrench. The Industrial Craft 2 wrench, not, this is the one from, well, stone gears. Hold on, what are the, oh, that's BuildCraft. Not electric wrench. Okay, this is the wrench we're going for, I believe. Oh no, I actually don't know. Because I know when I was doing my other series, I had just the default texture pack, so it was a lot more obvious which one to use. It was the orange one, and this one's orange. But I really don't. Okay, shaped Industrial Craft 2. So we need bronze, which bronze, oh, we're going to have to smelt up some tin, we're going to have to smelt up some copper, and then, you know, put it in the macerator first. That way we get better. So there's 6 already, and it's a pretty good little bit of iron that we're going to get just at the beginning of today's episode. But yeah, if you guys don't know what the wrench is for, it easily moves these machines. So if I come through with my pickaxe right now, pick this up, I'm going to lose it. I'll only get a machine block out of this deal, so you lose all the other pieces that go into building it, which is kind of annoying because you're wasting materials. So a wrench, even though early on is kind of difficult to get because we need bronze, still definitely worth it in the long run. So if you guys just saw, we ran out of power here, which is something that we're going to have to deal with again and again. But hopefully by the end of today's episode, we will have a solar panel or 2 set up, which I will look over the crafting recipes right now if I can figure out how to type it. So we're going to need a generator, coal dust, electronic circuits. That's pretty easy. The glass, I think we have sand. If we don't, we'll just go out and dig some. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to round up what is necessary for all this, and I will be back with you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so I was expecting to be done with this episode, but I've been a dumb boy. Let me tell you guys, I have made a plethora of mistakes, and this is just a complete failure, so I had to delete like 20 minutes worth of footage. So sad, because I realized how much I just messed up, and it just would have been an entire waste of an episode. So you know what, screw that, we're just going to get rid of all of it, and then we're going to come back to you guys just acting as if that never happened, because I don't want to think about it. I made so many mistakes. It was just poor footage. But we have glass fiber cable, if you guys can't tell, we have 2 solar panels, one up top and one at bottom. Let me quickly go over what happened. So I decided I was going to try to build solar panels, which you guys saw in the first clip. However, I made it all the way up there. It wasn't working, so I upgraded the copper cable to glass fiber cable, then put it into the generator, and it wasn't gaining any power, and I was really confused. I really could not understand it for the life of me what was going on. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's just the distance. So I dug a little tunnel, and down through here I brought it out, which was a shorter distance than going all the way up, which I thought, you know, that might fix it, guys, right? That's how this works. No, I'm wrong yet again. You cannot have glass fiber cable or any sort of cable going to a generator, because that's not what a generator is for. A generator is simply just something that you put coal into to make power. So I was using this as a bat box the entire time, and that's where I completely screwed up, because this thing's not going to hold any power that it hasn't created. A bat box will. So we are going to need to make a couple more RE batteries, and we're going to have to dive into this a little bit more than I thought we would in today's episode, which isn't the end of the world, because of course I love making videos for all of you. The only thing is I'm kind of on a time restraint today, so I was trying to get this done and, edited before I needed to go. But looks like we're going to try to squeeze in a little bit more, because of the fact I want to actually get some quality content out to you guys today and not just a complete waste of time. So, Batbox is where we are headed. We already have wood. We already have the cables. And now, actually, we're going to need to make a little bit more cables than the ones we do have currently. Let's toss some copper dust in there. That should actually be enough. We got some iron. So RE batteries, the only thing I can think of is that, oh no, hold on, no, please, dang it, I literally just missed it because I kept typing. I was trying to take that out so we could make some bronze, because a wrench is something that we're going to need to make before we can really get too far into anything. So we're going to need bronze, which is made by copper and tin dust. So let's come over to our generator right quick, toss some coal in here, because we're going to have to just start powering this boy. We're going to make... Well, let's just throw 4 in there for now. We'll try to make as much as we can in this time limit that we have. So we got some tin there. That should be just about good once we get that going. And we can pull it out in 3, 2, 1. Bam! Alright. Let's put the tin on either side just like so. Redstone in that configuration. RE batteries. Do these boys... No, why aren't they stacking? Oh, they stack unless you take them apart, and then they don't stack anymore. That is just a weird bug. I don't know. I've never seen that, but alright. We'll take some wood like so. Ah, shoot. We do not have copper yet, so let's grab that. Let's pull some rubber out of here. Luckily, it's not too difficult. I know this looks kind of weird. If you've seen it in a newer version of Minecraft, you understand why I'm doing that. But I guess for those old style Minecraft players, you're kind of confused, and I'm just as confused as you. No, I'm joking. I know what I'm doing to a point. Obviously, I don't necessarily know everything, because you guys saw my complete failure with the generator. But there is our bat box, and let's do this correctly, because I am a little bit worried we could lose everything here. So let's take a step back, and right in here we're going to put our bat box. So I believe... Okay. Let's dig that one up. We'll come back through like here, and bam! Okay, so power is going into it, so that's not too far of a distance, just something I had worried about, but obviously we were using the wrong machine to begin with, so that wasn't going to work. Now that's actually our output right there, that green pentagon. So this doesn't need a wrench right quick, which is actually very nice. That'll save us on a little bit of time in today's episode, which we can do at a later date, probably next episode, just because I think we'll be far enough along to do so. So that should be powering from both sides. I think it is. Okay, it's going up there, so we know the top's working. What about the side one? Because we've obviously configured this in 2 different ways, just because, well, I made a couple of mistakes, and that just brought us to where we currently are. So if I get rid of the one on top, that's still going up. All right, so they're both working, and that is very good for us. let's bring our fiber cables out. I'm going to lose that generator, so we're not going to do that. We can run glass fiber cable there. Alright. Now, I was trying to see if we could save on one, but it's not looking like that's going to be possible. So we're going to have to make another one. Oh, hey, there's our bedroom. We're going to have to we're going to have to do some things with this little house we got going here, because it's not where I really want to live. I don't know if I can connect that there. I'm a little bit worried to do that. But we can run that off to the side. I don't know if you can connect glass fiber cable to a copper cable without issues, so let's just stay away from that. We'll grab a little bit more. Let's take some more silver ore and smelt it up. That way we don't have to use redstone for this, because silver, I believe one of its only uses is glass fiber cable, so I don't know why we'd necessarily waste that. And it gives you more. So silver ingot, you can make nuggets. A dagger, it looks like. Blue alloy. Okay, so there are some uses, because blue alloy is going to be necessary at some point, but we'll get there. It's not what I'm looking at right now. But there we go. Good thing we have a bunch of glass melted up, because we can. Oh my gosh! I just like interiorly burped. I don't know what that was. Sorry for that. But if we place that on that side, we should get power through there. I can take that out, run that like so, and if we put that in there, this will be used up, but it's really not. It must be powerful enough. Our 2 solar panels might be enough to run a macerator. I did not think that would be possible. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought it would just draw too much power. Huh. That actually is really good for us. So as long as we're working towards the day, we can use a macerator with solely renewable power. Already, this is episode 2. That's amazing, guys. I'm so happy to see that. Thing I'm worried about. We toss this boy in here, it's going to suck. Yep. It's taking a little bit. It's taking a little bit. So it's not enough, not powerful enough to run 2 machines, but that's okay. That's really okay with me. I'm not mad, because we'll figure it out. The generator's kind of like one of those. It's like it's literally a backup generator right now. It's running there strictly as something that's there if it's not nighttime or if we have 2 machines running. But we should be able to solely just run the macerator for the time being, which I am okay with. And I think we're gonna get our screenshot right here. This will be bang, just like that. Alright, fantastic. That should be our little bits. It looks really bad, and you can see the bed through the background. We know the generator is not serving any purpose anymore, but at some point we can pull that out. Yeah, I think that'll be a next episode thing, guys. I have one more thing I want to talk about before I wrap today's episode up. So if you come on out here, we'll find one right over there. So there's a tree tap marking right here. So you come on in through here. Obviously it's yellow, so we right click and grab a bunch of resin. But one thing I noticed, if you keep hitting it, it gives you more until it goes away. Oh, you can still right click on a tree like that. I didn't know that was possible. But I don't think it produces any more once it goes away. I could be wrong with that. But if you see, we have a little bit of farm, so I'm trying to keep these open. And if you want to tell me in the comments below whether or not I'm right with this, this is just my experiment that I've had. I believe if you use up enough of that little pentagon and get rid of it, then you won't be able to produce any more sticky resin from that area on the tree. But I could be wrong. You still might be able to get it. It still might grow back. I don't know. Like we see right up here, there was one that I completely used and it has not been rebirthed. That's a horrible usage of that word, but alright. I don't know. I'd love for somebody to tell me, because I really don't know. Really cannot tell you guys the difference. But I'm happy we have this sugarcane farm going. This is actually something that's working. I mean, I guess our solar panels are doing pretty great too, but you know, we have actual. I want this world to be, you know, Tekkit and Minecraft both working together really well, because I know a lot of Tekkit series, they focus so much on Tekkit, which obviously I'm going to, but I still want to have like a proper farm. I still want to have like food. I don't want to just be like dying because I have too many machines and not enough other stuff. But alright guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just finish off this episode by harvesting just a little bit of wheat. And alright guys, I think that'll do it for today's episode. I'm so happy you guys tuned in, and happy that we finally got the bat box working, which is fantastic. It's actually gaining power while the macerator is working. So in the long run, that's actually very, very helpful for us. In the next episode, I'd like to get rid of this generator here. I'd like to have a wrench. I'd like to have an electric furnace of sorts. And I think what we'll do is we'll start diving into a little bit more Industrial Craft 2, just because that is normally where you'd head. Obviously, I'd love to get BuildCraft up and running, but I also want to build a house. I don't want to get stuck in this cave for the longest time. But we'll figure that out. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see me build, what I should live in, please let me know, because I'm up and open for suggestions as always. But I thank you guys so very much for watching. If you did enjoy, if you do want to see more, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you'd like to see next. And if you're new, hey, maybe hit that subscribe button, maybe stick around, maybe watch some more of my videos, and help me out as always, because that is so very kind, and it keeps me interested in this series, because obviously I love doing what I do, but it's always a little bit better, a little bit sweeter when there's some loving support. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.